As a teen, I began dabbling with cigarettes as a way to escape, and then later in life, revisiting that as a way to soothe my stress and boost my energy throughout the day. If you're like me, which I believe you are since you're watching this, I quickly found myself addicted, full of nervous energy, dealing with physical cravings due to emotional triggers. Too often, we feel like that's all there is for us. Once an addict, always an addict. But the truth is, you don't need to stay stuck. You don't need chemical additives to help you quit. You don't even need the willpower of an Olympic athlete. Instead, you can do what I did. Now, I'm going to walk you through everything in this video, but I also want to help you get set up for the most success possible. So before I tell you how I quit my smoking addiction in 2 days, I want you to click the link below to access my free resource that's going to help you align your mind, body, and spirit to be able to not only kick your addictions, but embrace the life you're meant to live, a life of healing, peace, and purpose. As I mentioned, the first time I began smoking, I was a teen. I was overprotected and I felt like it was this escape. Later in life, in car sales, most of the other sales guys were smoking, and it was like monkey see, monkey do. We were standing out on the line all day, waiting for the next up, as we called it, and it was a way to pass time. I think this happens a lot in life. We're influenced by those who are around us. It's important to choose who we surround ourselves with. Once you start to pay attention to who's around you, I think you're going to see that there are people that are toxic, and they drain you of your energy. And just because you've been around them for a long time, it doesn't mean you have to continue to be. Start to feel into what it's like to be around them. Smoking gave me a boost in energy for short periods of time. I think it gave me like this buzz. I think anybody who smokes knows this. It's a bit of this nicotine in the head buzz. At the moment, it felt good, but it just left you needing it again. And anytime I was stressed, I'd go and grab for that buzz again. But over time, I found that this isn't healthy for me long term. This is having a lot more negative consequences than good ones. And the energy, it was more nervous than calm and serene or clear. So although it was hard to see that in the moment, addiction is a highly mental and emotional thing. It's the thoughts and the feelings that cause our body to then want things to make that feeling go away. So we grab for the cigarette in this case, or the sugar, or the alcohol, or whatever it is to numb the feeling. But you know what? If you could go into the feeling and see what is it really? Is it stress and anxiety? Or is it maybe sadness? Something else that's down deeper, feeling into what's really going on and making new changes, new choices. Habitualism it's this routine. We're in this loop. For me, before it's break time, I'll have a cigarette. I'm driving, I'll have a cigarette. It's lunch break, I'll have a cigarette. And it's not healthy, it's expensive, it's not really helping. You think it is in the moment. But if we can replace certain unhealthy habits with better ones, it first will come from awareness. Addressing, again, as I mentioned, what is underneath. If your why is strong enough, the how gets easier. I know right now it's sounding really overwhelming, but if we can figure out why, it's not helping me. In my case, I didn't want to lose my job. I was in sales and I had left car sales and now I was working in telecommunication sales. Every time I was out having a cigarette, I needed to go down into the restroom, wash my hands, get some gum, freshen up, and by the time I got onto the sales floor, the other sales guy had gotten the deal. My numbers were at risk. And at that time, again, I think I was smoking because it was a way to calm me down. I was feeling nervous about this high expectation of a quota. And if I didn't make my quota, I was going to lose my job. So I started to realize, you know what, if I'm on the floor more, I'm going to get the sale. And the commission became a lot more pleasurable than that nicotine buzz. It goes back to our feelings, our emotions, what is really underneath. After quitting, I felt I had so much more control over my body. My body was controlling me before, and now I was clear in my mind and with my feelings, and I could control my body. It was so empowering. At the same time, I started to work out more. My cardio workouts greatly changed after I quit. My cardiovascular level was greatly improved. It didn't happen overnight. It has to be a progression, but if you do 10 minutes of a cardio machine or walking up a hill or even just walking on flat at a brisk pace, you're gonna feel yourself get tired, but the more you press and push oxygen in, the more you're gonna start to open everything up. And I had more natural stamina and energy. I also had less colds. My immunity was being suppressed with the nicotine and the smoking. So if you're ready to feel more stable and clean energy, you're ready to embrace your strength, gain control over your body and your mind, feel into your emotions, and have a natural stamina in life, I want you to check out the link below. Download my free resource and begin changing your body, mind, and spirit today. And please, down below, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be making more and more videos and giving you tips there. See you soon.